Hi everybody, now I'll be discussing with you guys plantar flexion and dorsiflexion. So basically my animation is demonstrating dorsiflexion. So there's one pose, here is another pose, and another one, and another one. So basically ballet dancers usually perform this type of movement, and they're just usually on their toes, and plantar flexion would be the opposite way when the toes are facing upward. And I will give you a demonstration after this video. So now I'll be talking about the different muscles that are associated with plantar flexion and dorsiflexion. So I'm going to start off with plantar flexion, and the two main muscles that are associated with plantar flexion is the gastrocnemius and the soleus, and the gastrocnemius has a lateral head and a medial head. Next, we have the peroneus longus and brevis. Next, we have the tibialis posterior, and following the flexor hallucis longus and the flexor digitoris longus. And now we're going to be discussing dorsiflexion, which involve the muscles of the tibialis anterior, the extensor digitoris longus muscle, the extensor hallucis longus muscle, and the peroneus tentis. And I forgot to mention that plantar flexion also obviously involves the muscle of the plantarius. And yeah, that's basically it. Now, after this, I'm going to be discussing the origin and insertion of the gastrocnemius and the soleus. Hey guys, now I'll be discussing the gastrocnemius muscle, which is in the posterior part of the leg, and it has two heads, the medial head and lateral head. So the medial head is located on the femur in the medial condyle, and the lateral head is located on the lateral condyle of the femur. So then it runs inferiorly to the calcaneus. And yeah, that's basically it. So now I'll be talking about the tibialis anterior. So basically the tibialis anterior originates on the lateral condyle of the tibia, which is right over here. That's where the origin is, as well as the part of the first shaft of the interosseous membrane, and it inserts on the medial cuneiform along with the first metatarsal.